Hello, ladies and gents. I hope that this video finds you in the best of health and spirits. Today's video is going to be about the top 5 e-commerce tools in 2025, and this is specifically for cash on delivery businesses, okay? Which means COD, okay? If you are doing the prepaid, probably you can utilize these applications, but I would recommend these tools only for cash on delivery people. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's start with the first application that we have, and I believe that you should utilize all these applications. So the first one is theprofit.co or .co, which is a tool that is specified in calculating your profit when it comes to your business. Okay, so when it comes to the definition, it's a software that calculate the profit, the loss, and also it gives you analytics tools for that, that shows your advertising fees, the shipping, probably all the costs. So basically this right here is a very nice and very important tool that you should have when it comes to your business, because by by utilizing this application you can calculate exactly how much money are you earning, besides how much money exactly are you losing. Okay, so this is mandatory when it comes to any type of business, not only prepaid e-commerce or the cash on delivery e-commerce. It should be, this app is a mandatory for all businesses. Now let's move on to its benefits. Basically, it has clear visibility into real profit, monitor advertising campaigns, and determine ROI, which is the most important KPI on the e-commerce business. And also it facilitates the investment decision making, because you have data by which you can based on, so that you can make a decision. But as everything on earth, everything has its benefits and also it has its disadvantages. For example, when it comes to the negative points that this tool, which is the bprofit.io has, that is for example, some data cannot be tracked and some data cannot be optimized. That is to say, you have to import or enter that data manually. So when entering the data manually, you have to make sure that you are entering the correct data, because any mistake can lead to big disasters. Okay. Second problem that I personally find with this platform is that they don't have a lot of integrations on their platform. They have Shopify for sure. If you are using Shopify, this is a very nice tool that you can utilize so that you can calculate all your profits automatically. And I believe that this tool is basically, if you have a small business or you are not spending a lot of money on ads, I don't recommend this tool, because I only recommend this tool for people who are running a lot of ads, who are spending a lot of money when it comes to their business. So if you are not doing so, you don't need that tool at all. Okay, you can utilize simple tools like Google Sheet, but you have to enter the data manually, which is a big problem because one mistake can lead to disasters. So basically this was it when it comes to BeProfit. Now moving on to the next tool, but I do believe that most of people know this tool, which is the hotjar.com. Basically this is a heat map software or app that people are using it and they are installing it on their website so that they can track what people are doing on their website. You know what I'm saying? Where people are clicking, what type of clicking they are clicking, where they go exactly. So basically it's like you screen record your customers when they are on your website, and this is the best tool when it comes to the customer journey or understanding the customer journey. This is a must. Hotjar is literally the best software when it comes to tracking your customer journey. And also it has many benefits, because you can see more or where customers click and move around the store, understand where the customer pose and why they abandon their cart, improve the user or the customer experience and increase conversion, which is the most important thing. But as always, everything has its own negative side. For example, Hotjar, it doesn't add direct sale, only analytics, obviously. It takes time to analyze the data or the data properly. It can be expensive for small stores. And also, for me, the biggest problem that I am currently facing with it is that it doesn't track all the customers. You know what I'm saying? Like its tracking is not 100% correct because, for example, if you received like, let's say 100 visitors, this tool will only at like, track 70 or something like this. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't track all the visitors that visits your site, which is a downside to this tool. Okay. But anyways, I do recommend this tool because it's literally perfect when it comes to the customer journey and understanding the customer journey. Important. Moving on to the third software or the third tool, which is WhatsApp Business. As we already know, we all know what is WhatsApp. And now why I am using this WhatsApp Business in this video as one of the best tool that you should have or should be having in your COD business or e-commerce business in general, because now WhatsApp is becoming the number one support or customer support channel on earth. Okay, because a lot of people are using it and the replay rate is high, the open rate is high, people trust WhatsApp messages and a lot of things. So basically, if you are not using WhatsApp as a way of converting people, resolving problem, the customer problem, doing it for support, and a lot of things you are, and also for following up on a lot of things, you are losing a lot of money because people right now are not using emails anymore. The emails is literally that, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not working anymore. WhatsApp now is the king. Okay. But as always, the negative side is that it requires manual management if not integrated with tools. So basically, you have to utilize other tools that I will also mention in this video. And these tools will allow you to automate anything that has to do with WhatsApp so that the whole process is going to be automated 100%. Okay. Also, limited reporting and analytics unless you are using some WhatsApp tools that I will share with you in this video. Besides, difficulty managing thousands of messages daily without automation. And also, I will share with you a tool by which you can do that utilizing WhatsApp. Okay, so this was about the third tool, which is my favorite tool, which is WhatsApp. WhatsApp is always the best. Okay, now moving on to the fourth tool, which is the Hootsuite. So basically, this tool is a mandatory when it comes to social media. As we already know, if you don't have a social media existence, you will die soon or later. Okay, because social media nowadays is very important and people are utilizing it to do branding, to do awareness, to like bring sales, more sales, scale, and a lot of things, because now if you are not focusing a lot on your social media, you are losing a lot of money because you can have up to 50%, 50 until 70% of the direct organic sales just from social media, because social media is the best way by which you can sell your product and also by which you can brand your brand or spread the awareness about your brand in general. So basically, this tool will allow you to manage your social media posts and schedule your posts, and so basically this is a social media tool. So it has the integration of all social media platforms like WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, X, TikTok, and so on. Okay, so it has many benefits. For example, you can schedule your posts in advance on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. For example, unified inbox, which is very important because you can unify the inbox of all these platforms that you have in one dashboard, and this is literally like, time saving, money saving, anything saving. Okay. Also, it gives you reports and performance tracking on social media. So you can literally, um, you can track your social media posts, see the performance, report everything so that you can see what works better, what does not. But as always, anything has its own negative side. For example, when it comes to this software or this tool, it does not manage creative content itself. It's only publishing it, obviously, because you cannot answer comments, do stuff like this, reply, anything of this sort you can do in it. You can do it on the platform. All you can do is report, manage, and also um um publish. Besides, the price might be high for startups or for, like, the small businesses, because their price is a little bit high. They have their own free plan, but it's obviously limited. But if you are a small business, you are not earning enough, I would not recommend this tool. But if you are working enough and earning enough and your profits is literally good and stuff like this, I would recommend you using this tool, because it will save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and also it will help you grow faster on social media. Okay. The fifth and the last tool that we have here is the egrow.com. Egrow.com in general is a tool that is 100% created for e-commerce, and it helps you manage your business from the ground up. Okay. Do you remember when we were talking about WhatsApp and I told you that you need a tool that has a professional WhatsApp that allows you to automate your WhatsApp, allows you to have a lot of things, send campaigns, send anything that has to do with WhatsApp? This is the tool that we are talking about. So basically, this tool has so many features that I will only mention the main things. First one is the WhatsApp dashboard. They have a WhatsApp dashboard by which you can um automate your messages, send campaigns, automate your confirmation workflow, automate your follow up. And also they have something that's called WhatsApp AI agent, which is a tool that replies people automatically, that also manage your messages, that's also confirm orders, follow up, and literally do a lot of things, because the AI agent right now is like you are having a human working with you 24/7. Okay. So there is a lot of things that has to do with this tool, but it also has some negative point. One of the most negative point is that it's literally hard for people to understand immediately and to start utilizing it immediately, because it needs some proper knowledge about some tech. But they have an account manager that you can use to help you set up everything and start understanding everything. So basically this tool needs a little bit of search, a little bit of watching some videos so that you can fully understand it. And that was our video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have anything, any comments, any notes, leave it in the comment section below and I will answer each one of you. And bye bye.